What's going on, guys? It's Mike.13, obviously back in the new camera angle thing. Before I start this video, which is a football chat video, very quickly, Ben's girlfriend Sophie is jumping out of an aeroplane for charity. Very quickly, go and show her some support. I'll leave a relevant doodads in the description below. You know, the sponsor link, not sponsor link, donation link and whatever. Go and show her some support. It's a hell of a lot braver than I am. I'll say this now, if this channel ever hits 1,000 subscribers, I'll jump out an aeroplane. And then I'll completely...
Do that.
Go ahead. Steph is here, by the way. Somewhere. There's a wild Steph somewhere. There she is. Yeah. Hold me to it. I will jump out an aeroplane if my channel ever hits 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I will put that in my phone as well.
Cool. So yeah, that's on the channel. I'm going to regret saying that. Ah, but to be fair, I haven't specified what kind of aeroplane. You know, one of those ones on like the merry-go-round. Just jump out.
No, you have to go skydiving. But over, if it's 1,000 viewers, you have to do it from over
1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers, you have to do it from over 1,000.
Well, you do it from over 1,000. You do it from at least 21,000 feet, though. You did it from 1,000 feet, you'd die. Anyway, getting off topic now. Once again, distracting me. Anyway, so this is obviously the second episode of whatever the hell I'm calling these series, because I can't remember. And in terms of news, I'm a bit late to the party on this one. But the playoff changes that have occurred. So basically, this season, obviously you have Maidenhead, Ebbsfleet, Dartford, Chelmsford, and then, well, it was meant to be Pole, and then it wasn't Pole, and it was Bishop Stortford, no, not Bishop Stortford, Hampton and Richmond. Yeah, basically there's now top 7 teams are in the promotion places, and this is across all 3 leagues, so National League South, National League North. The second and third place team are automatically put into the semi-finals, where ultimately play the finals at their home ground, semi-finals at their home ground, sorry, and the teams in 4th and 5th play with teams in 6th and 7th. So basically, if we have the general consensus is it's not a good idea, because let's face it, you know, this season we had 2 teams kicked out of the playoffs for not having the right ground regulations, or not having the ground up to standard. Well, imagine if that happened and there's 7 teams, you're looking down at the thing and you'll have teams like Shitehawk, or, you know, mid-table teams like Welling in the playoffs, which isn't a good idea. For anyone wondering, oops, I am, as usual, I've made notes on my phone, so, because I'm a good YouTuber.
Don't swear at me.
Prove it. So all games have also switched to a one-legged thing now. So obviously, whereas the playoff semi-finals are normally played over 2 legs, it'd be down to 1 leg, because obviously there's more football. My personal opinion, I think it's a bloody stupid idea, because it's just basically it makes the whole of the season pointless. Because you can have a team that, I mean, as Jasper said in his video, and I'm, again, doing this after I've watched this video, so there might be some similarities, but it's a case of you can have a completely fantastic season, finish second, and then get knocked out by someone like Whitehall, who's scraped the playoffs on the final day of the season on goal difference. So it's bloody pointless, if you ask me. But yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be a very Dartford-based video, because there's not a lot happening at Dartford. As for slightly sad news in non-league, there's been 2 clubs hit by vandals. One of them was Averley, who Dartford have played before, and Ashford Town Middlesex, who again Dartford have played before. The thing with Ashford Town Middlesex is that not only has their ground been attacked by vandals, they've had charity money nicked as well, which for anyone who is a non-league supporter, stuff like that can kill a club. I hope both clubs, you know, I'll look into it. I'll see if there's, you know, if you feel like donating to either of these clubs, then I'm sure they've got GoFundMe pages or something. Obviously, when stuff like this happens, as a non-league group, we have to come together, because otherwise we'll lose clubs. I mean, there's been another club go during the week in Icleston Town, who were reformed in 2010, and they've lasted 7 years, and they've folded again. So it's a really bad week for non-league clubs. Must be glad that Dartford are actually quite well run, and it's horrible to say, because obviously Dartford have gone down once before in terms of, like, we've folded, but what can you do? Sadly, football's turning into a plaything for the rich, and they just really don't give a shit. So It's not just happening in the league with Leyton Orient and whatever, it is also happening in non-league. So, I mean, if you take one thing away from this video, is go and support your local non-league club. You know, go and watch the likes of Chelmsford or Welling, or if you want to watch a decent game of football, come to Dartford, because we actually play football. Sorry, Ben and Jasper, but you know, you both support shit clubs, so.
It's so nice.
Yeah, in terms of, I mean, the only other thing that's really happened with Dartford is we've released a new shirt. I'll be doing a separate video on that because, fingers crossed, if I get some money soon, I will be buying the new home shirt. But really, it's just transfer rumours, and one of the biggest rumours going about is that we've been linked with Charlie Sheringham, who obviously a former Dartford player, was at Ebbsfleet. He spent last season out on loan at Hemel Hempstead Town, and he could be returning. My thoughts on it? I don't know, because I mean, obviously he had his turn in league football. He was up at Bournemouth at one point. Didn't really work out for him, picked up a bad injury. I just don't think he suits our style now. Obviously we've got Big Dwayne up front, QE. I mean, I feel, yeah, we need strikers, but I mean, someone on the forum said we need a player who's just been released, you know, a young player who's been released from a league club or is coming up through like the leagues below us and has got a good level of scoring. I mean, personally, I think we still need a left back. We've been linked with someone from Maidstone. Whether that materialise, I don't know. Do I think Sheringham's going to sign for us? Probably not. I think he'll potentially go Welling or whatever, I don't really know, but I feel we should be looking for younger players and actually give them a chance. But not a lot else to report footballing wise. I mean, obviously, I reminded myself afterwards that I'd missed the FA Cup result last week, which obviously Arsenal won 2-1.
Yeah.
Obviously, stuff is an Arsenal fan. She is. I can't actually see if are you on screen? You are on screen. This is the thing, it's quite sunny as you can see. I can't see properly on screen because of aspect stuff. That is the right phrase, isn't it? Aspect stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Such a bad YouTuber.
I love you.
But yeah, guys, there's not a lot else to report really. Obviously, this is going to be a semi-weekly thing, just depending on news and whatever. I mean, in terms of Liverpool, my team, they've made some good signings. They've signed Dominic Solanke from Chelsea, obviously, as I believe I mentioned in my last video, and been linked with Mohamed Salah, and there was someone else who'd been linked with, Virgil van Dijk from Southampton. And equally, Liverpool are also potentially going to get in trouble because they've supposedly done something illegal with the player. Southampton aren't happy with the way Liverpool have approached Van Dijk, so Liverpool will be getting themselves in trouble. So as soon as I know anything on that, there'll be another video, no doubt, of me calling the FA wankers or something. But yeah, obviously guys, I'm going to leave this video here, but thanks for watching. Obviously go and show Sophie some support, bless her, she's a lovely girl. She's really brave to be jumping out an aeroplane for charity. I mean, obviously, in the past, I've done charity leg waxing, and that's the point. Final note, 17th of June, at Princes Park, at Dartford, on the 4G pitch. Charity match, come down and show some support. You know, it's £2 to get in on the day. To come out, show some support, have a laugh. Obviously, I'll be vlogging the day, so play cards right, it might end up in the video. So I'm saying as I've got 71 subscribers, it ain't going to happen. Yeah, obviously I'll have... Well, there'll be a special video coming out next week. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share.